Hey everyone, I wanted to put out some relief from all the stuff that's going on and give everyone my favorite all-time video that used to be out there, end of 2016, beginning of January 2017. I'd just show you where his channel is and provide the link, but like everybody, he's getting shadow banned, and I couldn't even find his channel, period, anymore, no matter how hard I looked. The only reason why I can post it, make a copy and post it, is because I had shared it with someone else a couple months ago and didn't erase that text, so I found the direct link again. And this is my all-time favorite video, because back then when I was going through this, like the first wave of us that came or whatever, this guy was really, really freaked out, as freaked out as I was when all this started. And oddly enough, it kind of brings me some comfort to watch it. I don't know, 2 or 3 times a year I go back and watch it. Just kind of reflect and see how far we've all come. And I don't know, it just brings me some comfort. And sorry to give the intro this way, but yesterday everybody called out at work, and I was the only one running the circus show for an entire 12 hours by myself at the pharmacy, and I'm hurting and tired really bad, but I wanted to get this video out. And the reason I decided to do the flashback or rollback, Emmy rollback video, is because I had a lady come into the pharmacy yesterday afternoon, and I don't know why, but I'm getting to where, you know, I talk pretty openly about things now. I don't care. So I'm just trying to get through and make some real connections with people as I can. And had a real good conversation with this lady. She might be a couple years older. I don't know, maybe 5 years older than I am. And she was telling me that her father, she's like, well, that sounds really strange. She's like, that sounds like something my father went through. In 2012, just all of a sudden one day, we thought he was getting dementia, because just one day he up and said to, you know, her mom, his wife, you're not my wife. This is not where the house was, and this is not where I was living. And he kept saying it, and of course nobody believed him. And she said, yeah, I remember just telling him, you know, oh, Dad, come on, you know, you're just losing it. And I'm like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is exactly what I'm trying to tell you happened to a lot of us. So I really wish you would have believed him, because he's telling the truth. And so that was an interesting discussion. Then I got thinking about, you know, my favorite video again, and couldn't find it, and I was so disappointed. Remembered I had the link, and I just wanted to share it with everyone, give everyone some relief from everything else that's going on, and hopefully I'll be able to make another video again soon. What I want you to keep in mind when you see how freaked out this guy is just picture him times 1,000 to know what I was going through. So without further ado, let's watch the video.
Hello, fellow Norwegians. This is my first ever YouTube video, and I'm making it because of one very specific reason. My world is falling apart. The Mandela effect is truly fucking with my mind. I first noticed it like 9 months ago. I was in the park with some friends, and the Queen song came on. And as always, as I've done since I was a kid, I sang the last words of the world, but it wasn't there anymore. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? It's always been there. But no, it was gone, and I didn't really think much about it at first, because, well, I misremember things all the time. It didn't really make sense to me. It just, sure, it was wrong. But then a few days ago, I stumbled upon the Mandela effect, and I have it really bad. and it's freaking me the fuck out. Like, really freaking me out, because I don't belong here at all. Everything is wrong. It's, well, first of all, my body is wrong. I felt it over this last year. I can't drink alcohol anymore. Like, I can't. I puke every single time. Not only when I'm out, but the day after too. I puke every single time. I drink 5 beers and I puke like crazy the day after, and I don't understand it. It's crazy, and that's just, well, you can say that's not a Mandela effect, and I could agree with you, but my heart is in the middle, and it's never been in the middle. It was always here, always. I remember it as a child. I remember it distinctively. I was a lot in the hospital, really bad legs, and I was hooked up to heart monitors so many times. And they had like a little clamp thing, but that was later. I remember it distinctively. And I always remember learning that the heart is on the left. That's why you salute like this. Always. Now it's not anymore. The heart is in the middle. The kidneys are protected. Why do I know what a kidney punch is? It doesn't exist anymore. You can't kidney punch someone. It's not possible. It's protected now. It's below the rib cage. How? How? What the fuck is happening? Why have everything moved? And why do I remember everything wrong? Like, you can blame it on things, sure, but I don't misremember things that bad. Like, the Mona Lisa is smiling. For those of you who are affected by the Mandela effect, you know this. The Mona Lisa does not smile. She never has. That's why she's famous. She's famous because she doesn't smile. What's she doing? Is she smiling? Is she not smiling? No. She's smiling now. She's smirking. Like she fucking took a selfie. That's not right. What the fuck is happening? I try not to focus on all the like Kit Kat and JC Penney. Like, yeah, I remember it with a dash. Kit Kat is with a dash. JC Penney does not have an A. The E. Pen A. It's not right, but I'm not American, and I could misremember it. Sure, I could be wrong, but the Mona Lisa never smiled. And geography is all wrong. And my heart is not the right place. And kidney punches do not exist anymore. Why do I know what a kidney punch is? I've never punched anyone in my entire life. Never. I try not to base my freak outs on like stupid, this could be misquoted kind of shit. Like, Luke, I'm your father. Like, it has always been Luke, I'm your father. But I could be wrong. I didn't watch that movie that bad. Like, I watched it, but I can't remember that line. I remember it because of the internet. But C-3PO never had a silver leg. I promise you. I promise you. He never had a silver leg. It's baffling my mind. I was at the office today, and we have a world map, like, over the lunch table, and I just looked at it. Like, it was wrong. And I've looked at that map many, many times. Why has South Africa moved? How the fuck is Australia not alone? What's happening? And how long have I been in this universe? Because I don't go around checking geography all the time. Like, I know how the world looks, but I don't check it. Come on. People who do, good for you guys, but I don't. And it's North and South Korea is fucking the wrong place. Australia is not round anymore. And the worst thing of all, the absolutely worst thing of all, we have been on the moon 6 times. 6. How? How is it 6 times? It was always 1. We have only walked on the moon 1 time. What the fuck is happening? How is it 6? This was the thing. Why have we never gone to the moon again? And suddenly we have. We have. We have been to the moon 5 more times. We have walked there several times. Google that shit. And I asked in the office today, how many times have we been on the moon? And they said 4 and 3. And in my world, it's only been 1. And everyone remembers it's only been once because, come on, you guys have the effect. You know what I'm talking about. Or I'm hoping you do. If you don't, fuck you. I'm not answering you. I'm not wrong. Well, I am wrong. Because we have been to the moon 6 times. That's not the world I remember. It's not even close. South America, it was like not directly below, but like a slight angle. And suddenly it's super moved, and it doesn't make sense. It's way too close now. It will be way too easy to find South America. It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense, and I don't know how to function anymore. I had to get this out because I can't really talk to anyone about it. And it's only been 3 days, and it's really hard to check if anyone else actually has it, because you can't just go out and say like, hey, I don't remember this universe at all. It's all wrong. And my body is not accumulated to it. I have been nauseous so often. And I thought it was just because, my body sucks, I suck, blah, blah, blah. But it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't. And I needed to vent. I really did. And it feels good. Maybe, kind of hopefully, no one sees this because I don't like being seen. But I also kind of want to talk to people about it because it's only day 3 and it's getting kind of lonely. In the last year, I have become, a conspiracy theorist. I loved the state. I always believed in what they said. Then a year ago, I was like super depressed before and everything. Like I was shut down, really, really shut down. And then one day I was drinking coffee, and then I was energized like I have never been before. And I felt like, hey, I'm waking up from the depression. Woohoo! Right? Hey! But after that, I have changed because I was so sure. I trusted so much in the government. I trusted those in charge. I did. I believed in everything they said, everything they did. And suddenly I didn't anymore. And Trump ran for president, like a few days after. Not kidding. This happened right before Trump announced he's running for president. And since then, I have just not fit in. I suddenly lost my depression, everything. I was energized. I wanted to do things again. But the world just didn't make sense to me anymore. How the fuck did Trump run for president? How did he win? That was not possible in the world I lived in, and the mindset I had. And I'm kind of wondering if that's the point where I switched universes. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm not believing any theory whatsoever. I know what's happening, but I don't know why. I have no reason. It could be anything. A lot of people, I've watched a lot these last days, and there are a lot of people who quote scripture, and this is the apocalypse, this is CERN, this is time travel, and it could be all of them. How can I know? This is literally a sci-fi story. I love sci-fi stories, but I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I didn't think I would be in one. It was a dream. It was a dream. But it's freaking me out. Because I just feel more and more alone, and I don't know what to do, because I can't really tell anyone, hey, I don't believe I'm from this world. I'm gonna be hospitalized. And I know this. I really do. I'm gonna get hospitalized. And I'm not going mad. I wish I was. It would be nice. I dreamt about going mad. Must be pleasant. But I'm just not. I remember things clearly. My mind is more open than it's been in years. I think clearly. I do things faster. I'm more efficient. I'm better at learning. And if I was going mad, would I get better? How would that work? Now, I'm gonna call this video the Mandela Effect Norway. Just, if anyone feels trolled by this, I just want to say it's because I can do this in Norwegian. If there are Norwegian people here who wants me to, but I have to pause. Yes, it's recording again. That took forever. I'm selling my apartment, and I called mom, dad, got with my neighbor, and now I'm stoned. I need to cope with things. I have no idea where I was anymore, but I just wanted to finish the video because, well, I have to put it out there. I need to do an online blog thing. And I wanted to know, well, nothing. I need a company. I needed to vent, and I don't belong in this world.
What? What? Oh yeah, everything's fine.
It's almost time.